They were down in Augusta, Georgia, searching the river for William Al Hamilton. He went missing August 15, 1998. And what makes this case a little different than the others we usually go after is he was confirmed to be murdered.
Proving murder without a body seems impossible, but with overwhelming evidence, local law enforcement can make it happen.
Bobby, were you looking over your shoulder, worried that Al Hamilton might walk in the courtroom while you're trying the case? I said, I prayed for that every day. I would love nothing more than for Al Hamilton to have not been murdered. But he was murdered, and he was murdered by Rodney Richardson.
This man would have never guessed he would be incarcerated at Calhoun State Prison for life. That's because he thought he had committed the perfect crime.
That's what you're saying. What? That you want me to find his body? I don't know part of none of that.
Lead investigator Dwayne Piper placed a bug inside Sharp's home when he knew Richardson would be there.
He admitted that he did, in fact, kill Al Hamilton, and that he got rid of the body in such a way that nobody and no one would ever find it.
Hamilton's car was also never found.
The guy who murdered him, he was the ex-boyfriend of the girl that he was dating, and he was tried and convicted. He's sitting in prison right now for the murder.
Yeah.
Now, they never found the guy's body or the car, but the overwhelming evidence that was left behind at the scene of the crime was more than enough to prove his guilt. So they was able to convict him with no body. So, but they never found the car, and they never found the body. And so
that's crazy.
If we're able to find the body or find the car, ultimately the family will have closure. They know William's gone.
Yeah.
They just don't have the body. So like, it'd be really nice to be able to bury their loved ones.
What type of car was it?
I don't know the color of the car, but it is an '87 Ford Tempo. Older car, but
yeah,
it'd be really easy to, if we find out, I think it's a hatchback. It'd be really easy to find it if we find a car on the sonar. That'd be pretty easy.
It's got to be his. We've already been out here and located a different Mercedes car. I just swam across it, which you guys can see here. Dude, I found a crashed car. There's an upside down Mercedes-Benz. There's no way, there's gotta be a car crash. That was really crazy to find that just by swimming up on it. And apparently the police have known about that vehicle and they haven't removed it, which tells me there might be others out here that they don't know about though. So we're gonna come out here and hopefully search. This is really the only main river body of water. There's a few small ponds, but this is where we're looking today. So we're gonna go all the way down and hopefully we can find William's car today.
See what happens.
All right, so we got the sonar running right here. Last time we came out here, it looked like there was a sailboat over here that had sunk. So we're gonna try to see if it's down there. I wonder if that's it. I'm not seeing it on here. It might have been that thing that just came by, but we're gonna keep going down. I saw something that was like square shaped. Somewhere right over here. I'm gonna try to go over it again and see. It's probably a sunken boat, but just in case, let's check it out again. You see it? Yeah, there it is. Something square right there. It's got the right kind of shape, but it's probably a boat. Right here. Jeremy's checking it out because his sonar is a little bit better than mine, more detailed. So I'm pretty sure that's just an old boat, it looks like. We might go back and check it if we don't find anything else. So right now we're heading down to the last bridge, which we're gonna check the right side of this. Now, if you guys haven't seen my one of my previous videos, I actually was out scuba diving out here looking for treasure, and I found a car, a Mercedes that I guess had been dumped off the bridge. That's the first car I've ever found just accidentally swimming up upon it. And after we talked to the local authorities, you know, they said that they've known about it for a while, but it's in a hard place. There's no boat ramps farther down, so it would have to be floated up and I guess pulled upriver to the boat ramp, which is a long ways. I don't know how they would get this thing out, so that's why it's still here. But well, we know that car's there. There's probably more on the other side of the bridge, so we're gonna go down here and go to the right side this time and see. Some days I'm not able to get outside and go searching and adventuring, and on those days I really like to play a game called Fishing Clash, who is the sponsor of today's video, would not have been able to come out here today without their help. So Fishing Clash is a really fun game. It's for iOS and Android, and guess what? It's free. Fishing Clash is a mobile-based game that has some of the most realistic graphics for any fishing game. So if you guys want to help me out and have a fun time, go right now, download Fishing Clash. You can use this code right here. It's a really fun and exciting game that allows you to travel all over the world and fish in tons of different environments, on the boat, off the shore, and it's really fun to just go out there, cast your rod, and see what type of fish bites and what you're gonna catch. Oh, that is a big one! Look at that guy! And of course, no fishing simulator game is complete without all the best and latest fishing gear that you love. And guess what? Everything can be upgraded to catch bigger and more amazing fish. Like I said, there's tons of great locations you can go fish at, tons of amazing fish just waiting to be caught, and what's really cool is they have the ability to compete in weekly events against other people. And if you use my code right here, you can also get a 3-star rod, a mythical lure, and a whole bunch of power-ups that help you progress in the game. It's a really great way to get outside, experience the outdoors, catch some amazing fish, and like I said before, it's a free game, and they're really helping support us go out on our adventures. So go download this game right now. It's free on iOS and Android. You're gonna have a whole lot of fun. All right, guys, we're up to the bridge. We're getting ready to go underneath it. Jeremy's down over there. This is where the Mercedes is right here. So I'm gonna try to show it to you guys on screen, just so we can get a better idea of what we're looking for car-wise, because the car we're looking for shouldn't be too much crazy different than what we see on screen. So it's like right underneath this. So let's speed this up here. So that is the car, kind of right there. It doesn't look like a car, but that's where it is. I only know because I was there before, but I guess it's upside down. You can see the shadow of it. That's it right there. So as you guys can tell, they don't always look the right shapes. Depending on the angle you go over the vehicle too, you know, it looks different. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really look exactly like a car, but I know that's it. There she is. Yeah, it's there. Right there. Did you find anything down there, Jeremy?
No, not quite.
Nothing that looks like a vehicle?
Yeah.
So last time we came out here, Jeremy actually found parts of an old car over where he is over there. So not actually far from where I found the Mercedes. But that car that he found was way, way older, and they're just parts and pieces. Talk to me, man. We haven't really had any crazy signals stand out too much. Have you seen anything on your end?
I haven't seen anything yet. This section up here actually is where I'm most interested in.
Really?
Because there are a few access points, and this is the closest area to where that house was burned down.
Oh, yeah.
So, in theory, I think that's what I saw. I don't think it's a vehicle, but it's something big. But, it's, in theory, like, I don't want to be driving around in a stolen car with a body in the back, so I want to get rid of it as fast as possible.
First thing to do is, like, either go in the woods somewhere or in the water, and it's been 24 years, so it's probably not in the woods.
Can you imagine if it was in the woods?
Possible.
Like, it's so thick.
It is thick.
But the only way you'd find it is they went clear-cutted it for some development.
Yeah.
But cruise down here a little bit more.
I mean, this is like one of those real needle in a haystack searches.
Yeah,
where,
this is once in a million. Like
once in a million, yeah. Like it's gonna be tough.
It's either I'm right or I'm wrong.
Right. But I mean, in worst case, you know, we're clearing the waterways.
Yeah.
And we know where not to look next time. When we come back out, you know, if we don't find anything the rest of the day, we can always come back and search the ponds next. You know. It's just ruling out different things, and that's all we can do. Some videos we find vehicles, some days we find people. Some days we're just searching all day, and it's looking like one of those searching days right now, but you never know. There's still daylight left, so we're gonna keep looking.
Sonar's fun to me, so I could be out here all day.
Well, yours is a little better than mine. That looks just like a boat. You know, it's sideways, so it'd be more like this. But I am pretty sure that is an old boat that's sunk. It's got the perfect shape. So there's all these old dock structures here, which tells me there might have been a way to get a car down. I mean, it is 22 feet right here. So it just drops straight off. I mean, I'm not seeing anything. I don't think Jeremy is either, besides like trees and big rocks and stuff like that, but we're pretty far down river. I just don't know what this would have looked like, you know, 24 years ago. But we're coming up on this. Yeah, there's a John boat over there. Looks like there's a sunken John boat. I don't know, there's like water, some type of water treatment plant or something. I don't know. All I know is there's a bunch of water flying out, but it looks like there is a old sunken John boat over there. Dude, it's not a car, but it looked exactly like one. It was a huge tree, and the shape of the tree limbs, like, were the perfect shape of a car. So I saw that at first, and I was like, oh, dude, that's a car. And then I scanned it more, and it was just a huge tree.
Yeah,
I'm like, dang it.
I just went by. The tree standing straight up, and I was just like, what was that?
There's a lot of trees out here, dude. They're very deceiving.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing anything, really.
Yeah. We're almost at the turnaround point.
Yeah.
And we'll head back and just keep scanning probably the opposite banks.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should go on that side I was on, just in case. You gonna tow me back to the bridge?
I mean, what other choice you got?
We kind of expected this to happen.
Yeah, we planned ahead.
That's why I wouldn't come out here with just, I would bring a trolling motor at least as a backup.
It was like that one time you went live streaming, it was like dark.
Oh yeah.
You had everybody panicking.
Was that with this motor?
No, it was the other one.
Was it my other motor? Oh. Either way, I'm gonna get a new motor soon. I've been raising money on my GoFundMe for one, because they're not cheap, but I'm gonna get one soon. So this one's gonna be retired, or maybe I'll sell it or something. I mean, it runs, it just overheats. So yeah, I'm sure it'll start back up after it cools down, hopefully. All right, guys, after searching a while, we were not able to find his car, William's car, but we pulled up on the bridge here. I think me and Jeremy are gonna attempt to dive this spot under this bridge, because there's actually a tire over here. Let me show you guys this real quick. You know, it's this extreme long shot that it's his tire. Let's see what type of tire this is. It's a Goodyear tire. I mean, I'm sure that's just dumped here, but we've never dove under this bridge before. So just for the sake of covering, you know, one more bridge, one more area, we're gonna dive this bridge, see if we can find anything, any car parts or anything that you know, we may have missed. Because, you know, I found that Mercedes at the next bridge down. Now, we didn't see on sonar at first, but I found it just diving, so you never know. So we're gonna dive real quick and see what we can find. So Jeremy, you gave up earlier, huh?
I'm feeling it. Still a little under the weather. My dry suit leaked.
Did it?
I sunk knee deep in the mud, and the water is just miserable.
Yeah.
You know what? It was like the trifecta. I gave up.
Not a great day.
No.
But so I was over on the far side. I made it all the way across. There's really no rocky areas.
No.
Found out it's just all sand. Visibility was pretty bad until I got up here, up in the sunlight. Then it cleared up, but there's still all sand.
Oh.
But I came across something cool. I think we should try to pull out.
What is it?
It's a pretty big safe, and it's not that old. And it's like a tall file cabinet looking one. But what's interesting to me is that at the top, you can see someone busted a hole through, but the hole's only like this big to the top. This is a tall safe. So there's a chance there could be something in this thing still.
Have you confirmed? Is the door on it?
Yeah, the door's on it and completely closed and locked. But on the top, somebody like was cutting through the roof of it.
But they didn't get through.
They got through.
Did they get through enough?
But it's
to
a
empty
small hole. I mean, if there's anything big in there, they didn't get it out, like a gun. And it's a tall.
You've intrigued.
So
I don't know how we'll get it out. Well, the current's
we
going
have
that way.
we have the magnets. I mean, it floated. I think if we put a magnet on, it's close. It's right by the shore, pretty much. So I said we go over there and try.
It's right by the shore.
Pretty much.
Like throw it off the bridge.
No, it's like some off the. Well, maybe off the bridge. Yeah, pretty much. I guess somebody did.
You made it all the way to the other side.
Yeah, I went all the way down and back. It was not fun. But I said we get in the boats and just attempt this. And if not, whatever. But it's a century safe, and it's not too old.
A century? Does that mean it's like unbreakable?
I guess so, because they went through the roof of this thing. They went through, but the hole's so small that they cut through. That if there was something big, it's still in there.
If we get it out of the water, I don't want to climb. I want to take it home and open it myself.
That's what I was thinking. It'd be cool.
Sweet.
But I guess it would. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just go over there and look.
Yeah, everything's bigger underwater. It's probably like this.
Yeah. You know, this is not related to the case at all, I don't think. I mean, he had money stolen. I don't think there's any safe reported stolen, but
It's definitely not. He lost coins, you
Yeah.
know, and we didn't find him, but we did find the safe. So let's just
for
the sake of it, let's pull it out and see what it is.
Yeah, it's right by the edge over there, so
Yeah, it
Let's
might
go.
be able to inadvertently solve a different case.
maybe, you never know. It might be IDs or something in there, so we're going to go over there and attempt to pull this thing out. If I have to, I'll dive in and, like, tie a rope around it, but I think our magnets will help us. It's like 10 feet down, so it shouldn't be too hard. We'll see. I'm saying that now. So pretty much right below, there's a white pipe that comes out. That's where I saw this safe. I don't know if it's going to show up on Sonar, especially not mine, maybe Jeremy's. But it should be, like, right to our right. All right, guys, I got the line hooked on the magnet. I'm gonna have to go down though and dive really quick and just tie it around. I wish I had a mask though. I could probably just free dive and do it because it's only 10 feet down there. But I'm not gonna be able to pull this out solely on the magnet alone because we're at an angle. Maybe if we were above the bridge, going straight up, we could lift it up. But it's kind of awkward. And it's kind of steep a drop off right here, so I have faith. Jeremy, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know. You've been wrong before.
It's definitely a safe. It's a safe. The question is there anything in it? Because if there's like a big rifle or something, it's still in there.
Yeah. Then we have rifles to play with.
Yeah. Oh man, that was tough.
It's like I picked wrong dude for working out.
I know, right? We got it almost out. Told you, it's not that old.
No, heck no. A little scummy.
I'm out of breath now.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they just wanted money. If there's guns, there's probably still guns in there. We don't have a very big boat though. This is like half the size of our boats. So the question is, can we get this perfectly up in the front, take it back without popping our boat?
I would say put my scuba gear in your boat. And lay it on mine because I got a more powerful motor.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It should be all right.
Yeah, let's do it in your boat in case we pop yours.
Then we just need to hurry and get it loaded up so people.
This thing's nasty though. You gonna put that in your van? All right, man, let's do it. All right, guys, we are on the water on the way back. Look at all the weight on the front of his boat. These boats are not meant for what we're doing, but we like to push the limits.
We gotta make sure these adventures with purpose boats are.
Right, we're testing them out. I've already popped 2 of them. I've already busted 2, so. All right, just got everything packed in the truck. Now, as you guys saw, it was too heavy. And there were so many people on their wave runners going around the current. Jeremy almost fell in. That was scary. Luckily, I had all the expensive stuff in my boat. So right now we're gonna go back because we left it by the boat ramp way down there. And you think it's gonna be there when we go?
If we go, I'm just saying.
Hurry up, man! You're taking
I'm
forever.
waiting on you.
All right, so we're gonna head over there. Hopefully it's there.
He is. It's loaded with the hole facing this way
Oh yeah.
and the door up.
Might need some gloves.
Why? I mean, we already messed them up. You're doing great, buddy.
You can't stop once you start.
Push. Why is it so heavy?
All right, that was painful, but we got the safe in. It looks like it's pretty empty. I think we're gonna try to cut it open. Maybe Jeremy will try to cut it open, the rest of it, and really dig through.
Now that you look to the side and you're like, do what you want.
There might be some documents or an ID. I don't know. You never know.
Could be something. It might be like, the blue diamond from Titanic.
Right, yeah.
You never know.
All right, guys, we just got back to Jeremy's house. We got this big safe out that you guys just saw, and we're about to break into it. He's got the saw right there. You're pretty confident, right? You're gonna get into this thing?
Oh yeah, it's no problem. It's gonna be fun. I'm really curious to see what's in it though, because it could be anything.
I mean, there is a hole up top. It looks like the criminals, like, I guess when they stole it, they broke in. But the hole's so small, if there's anything really big in there that we might be sitting at the bottom, I don't think they got everything out.
Yeah, I don't think they got anything out.
I mean,
it's like either they, I don't know what the story is with this, because like maybe they looked in there, didn't see anything, and they ditched it. But maybe they didn't look hard enough.
I don't know. We kind of peeked in, and it looks like there might be something down there. Maybe nothing. We never know with safes, but we don't usually find them this new or locked.
Yeah,
so
who steals an empty safe? I know,
right,
it's very weird.
So it's locked down here.
Yeah, it's locked. They didn't get into it, so whatever's in it is still in it.
Jeremy's got the saw. We're gonna crack this baby open. All right, guys, we got it mostly grinded down. Let's open her. Oh, snap.
Dang, it is thick.
Dang. Hot.
Stinky. Okay, here's the problem. We're gonna tip it over on its side and then hose it out.
Full of mud.
Yeah.
I can't see the shadow. All right, guys, as you just saw, we cleared out the safe. And unfortunately, it looks like there's nothing in here. Now Jeremy's filling up with water, just cleaning it. You having fun?
I am having so much fun.
Well, we appreciate you guys watching this video. You know, it's always fun finding something locked in the water, because you never know, there might be treasure full of gold bars. We were hoping, kind of struck out today.
I was hoping for diamonds.
Diamond rings.
What can you do?
I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, it's always fun.
Can't always get
the mystery,
diamonds.
the suspense, you know. It's always an adventure. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. It doesn't mean that the search is over. You know, we're going to come back out here when we have a chance. But, you know, we always try to bring awareness to these cases. So other people watching, you guys watching, if you have any clues, you know, reach out, let us know, and we'll go out and search again, because the community involvement is really key in what we do. So we really appreciate you guys watching. If you want to help support what we do, the best way to do that is just to subscribe to our channel, leave a like, comment. Also go check out Jeremy Exploring with Nugs video. I'll have his link in the description below. But that's going to be it for today, guys. We'll see you on the next one. And real quick, guys, I just wanted to remind you once again to help support the sponsor of today's video. We couldn't have done this without them. Go check out Fishing Clash, download it for free. Use my code right here for iOS and Android.